Wish it luck.
Good luck, phones. You can do it. Nine, eight, seven, six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pull them out. We made it to 30 minutes. Seaweed there. You're good.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
And we're at the top. Here it comes. And they both seem to still be running.
Excellent. Okay. Now we're here. So first up, let's test the 11. Now this wasn't rated to go down as deep as we took it. I'm just testing the touchscreen. It looks like it's still fully functional. Camera, snap a photo. On the rear camera, snap a selfie. They look good. Okay, now let's listen to some audio and see how that sounds.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, voice recording on the iPhone 11.
Sounds okay, it's still audible. Does sound like there's a little bit of water in that speaker, and I think with a little extra drying out, it should be fine, but everything's still working as expected. iPhone 11 Pro. Looks like the touchscreen is still working fine. Right? Okay, camera time. Rear camera, all of the lenses seem to be working. That ultra wide, wide, and the 2x telephoto. Selfie camera. Looks fine. Okay, let's check the voice.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, voice recording on the iPhone 11 Pro.
Definitely sounds louder than the iPhone 11, but there is a little bit more distortion, and it does sound like there's still some water in there. I think perhaps the 11 has had the speaker a little dampened from the underwater treatment, but overall it's sounding surprisingly good for being submerged. So there I go to the next level, which is going to be around 8 meters, right?
8 meters, that's pretty cool. And you know, we're just about 10 meters, which would be 2 atmospheres. We'd be doubling the amount of pressure that these phones are normally around. So that's pretty cool.
All right, let's see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We've just passed 30 minutes underwater at 8 meters, and both of the phones are still working.
All right, so I'm piloting it off the ground now, and then we'll just pull it back with the tether and see how everything looks.
All right.
Yeah, they both look good.
Still going, and we left it slightly longer than 30 minutes. Incredible. Okay, pull them off and dry them off. Both the phones are looking pretty good. 11 first. Touchscreen is still working. All right, let's open up the camera now and see. Take a photo that way. Selfie. Selfie camera's working too. All right, let's do the audio test now.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, voice recording on the iPhone 11.
Not bad. I mean, not great sounding, but it still works, which is pretty crazy considering the depth. All right, let's take a listen to the 11 Pro. Check the screen. All seems to be working. It's responding to my touches. Camera. Okay, wide, ultra wide, 2x. Okay, selfie. Seems to be working fine. The images look fine. No evidence of fogging or anything like that. And finally, the voice test. Microphones. All right.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, voice recording on the iPhone 11 Pro.
Sounds a lot softer than the first dive, although it doesn't sound as waterlogged as the speaker from the iPhone 11. So I think for this test, both of them have survived just fine. Okay, let's put them back on and go even deeper than before. I just can't believe they're still good. So let's start the timers on the phones and then dunk the trident. Good luck, phones.
Good luck, phones.
Whoa.
All right, they're in the water.
I can't believe they actually made it. Both of them. It's incredible. The only issue that we had was it looks like the screen was touched or changed from the timer screen that we had running. So let's see when we pull it to the surface if it's actually an issue with the touchscreen or it was just a phantom press.
Here we
Bring
go.
it out.
There they are.
All right, still going strong. Okay, iPhones. Okay, so dried both of them off. Now let's take a look at the screen. Still working, it's responding to all of the touches. Let's take a look at the camera. The wide and the ultra wide. Taking the photo okay, no evidence of fogging. Selfie. The front facing camera is okay. So let's take a listen to the speaker.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Voice recording on the iPhone 11.
To me, it sounds the same as the previous dunk. It still sounds acceptable. Again, let's try with the 11 Pro. Touchscreen is working okay. So when it did go off underwater and it changed the screen, it must have just been a phantom press. It wasn't an error with the touchscreen at all. So it's still working. Okay, camera. Let's do wide, ultra wide, and 2 times. Front camera. Okay, it all looks fine. I'm so surprised. Okay, the voice and the speaker.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Voice recording on the iPhone 11.
It sounds okay. Again, I think there's some volume loss there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them both and dry them out completely, come back and reassess. But wow, this is beyond the scope of how deep most people would ever drop their phones. Plus it was in salt water with an incredible amount of pressure underwater as well. Not a scientific experiment, but still very, very impressive that both of these phones survived. And they look like new. I don't understand. I don't get it.